Hey guys, welcome back. I got a little unboxing to do today. I ordered a Iowa Scale Engineering. I ordered my a Motorman so I can have something running around in here when I'm just kind of working on stuff. So I figure I'd do a little bit of unboxing. See what this guy looks like. Nice packaging. Looks good. I've been working on this in the last few days, wiring everything up. The thing is with mine is I have two boosters. I got an NCE system with two separate boosters. So I had to wire everything, because this has to be totally isolated. All the track has to be totally isolated from your DCC system. You can't have the systems crossing each other anywhere. It's pretty easy to do with a single booster system or a power cab, because you just isolate the power cab from the track. But with my situation, I have two full 5 amp systems, so I ended up putting two double pole switches in, and to isolate both levels, because each level has its own booster. So we're gonna open this up, and I'll take you over there to see what I did with the switches. Got some instructions here. We'll get into that. And the sensors, I chose the sensors. You have a choice of under track sensors or the right angle side. I went with the right angle side sensors, only because I don't like putting the other ones in. I did that with the squealer. I have a squealer too, and I'm always afraid that I'm going to punch a hole right through the middle of the track. So I got the side ones on this one. I got a couple of places to put it, one on each end of the layout. I've already got it all wired up, and so it just shouldn't take too long. Got a power supply for it. And let's see, all kind of stuff in this box. Very well packaged, I gotta say that. Static bag. I'm gonna get a scissor and cut that. Okay, there we go. So like all other electronic stuff, you gotta kind of ground yourself out before you open up and pull this stuff out. So I'm just kind of touching the rails on my railroad, kind of any static I have built up in me I can discharge. So there it is. Let's see it. That's out of the box. Everything in the back. So it's all open, and I'm going to bring you over to where the layout is. When I was kind of want to shake them around here. Come out of there. Take a walk. I want to get all pre-wired before I even started. So anyway, this is what I did here. Okay, so there's two double pole, double throw switches. That's my DCC system. So let's see. This one here is for the lower level, and this booster on the bottom is for the upper level. This system is for the dispatcher signals and the turnouts. So this is two totally different systems here. One for dispatcher control. This way here, because what happens is if you got the dispatcher software and everything on one, if somebody shorts out on the railroad, everything on the dispatcher side disappears on the screen, everything, until the short's clear, then it all comes back again. We ran into this problem with my first layout. You got 15 guys operating. Somebody's bound to, even with the circuit breakers and everything, you get enough of people shorting at once and things are going to happen. So we ended up moving that whole system over there too, to a separate NCE system. So I just did that. I had the stuff, so I just did the same thing here. It makes my life a lot easier. So I mean, this is basically just like a shallow old work box I got at Home Depot. I had it from something else I was doing here, and I just found it, and it worked out great. So I wired that all up, and that's, you know, we can see all the wiring in there. So the only thing I haven't done yet is this wire. That Cat 5 cable is for the two sensors, the train spotter sensors. That's a Cat 5. It's got 4 pairs in there, and you need 3 wires for each sensor. One power, a common, and then the signal wire. So what I did is I ran, instead of running 2 wires all the way back here, I just ran a wire from the top sensor down to the bottom in a spot underneath the layout over here where I could get up. There's only got a couple of spots I can go from the top to the bottom, and that's over here. So basically I brought everything out here, and then these here are going to be, so this is, so the power is the red positive is the brown, and the common is the brown and white. Then that's one signal for the upper level, and this is the blue signal for the lower level train spotter. And they're going to be going right, one of the train spotters are going to go right there, right by that switch, sticking up over here. And then the other one I kind of deemed it's going to go right in here somewhere along the fence. So we're gonna get started with that. Okay, back again. So I've installed the sensors. There's one right there. Basically just drill a 3/8 hole, and it fits pretty snug in there. I put a little piece of styrene rod in the back there just to kind of keep it from moving around, just in case. And then it's all, I got it all wired up. I just got to make sure everything works before I solder everything up. So that's the bottom one. There's the wiring for the top one. And I actually moved the sensor up from where, about 2 feet up from where I wanted to put it. I wanted to keep the sensor back so nobody would hit it, and to put a place, and actually a place where really nobody puts their hands. Or down there, I was going to put it at the end of the fence down there, but it wasn't really enough room between the fence and the track. So, plus I just didn't want any damage. So that was it for the sensors. So, like I was saying before, because I have 2 boosters, I had to wire it a little bit different. So, I think I already showed you this on the first video. So these switches are 2-pole double throw switches, and they're center off. So you just, so in the middle, nothing will work. The NCE system is up. These switches are tight. And when they're up, they're on the NCE system, and when they're in the down position, they'll be on the Motorman. So the Motorman's right there. I got it all wired up. It's gonna hang there, right here. And I'm just gonna power it all up, and we're gonna give this baby a test. So I'll be back again. Hey guys, back again. All right, so I got the Motorman all hooked up and running, programmed. I had to put my Sperry rail card that I'm using on that little programmer to change this program. There's only so many things you can make this thing do on here, so I'll just run you through it. So you see the address. That's the address, 1240. Gives you what the voltage is, the amperage. Right now the unit's stopped. So if I wanted to configure it, I would just hit configure, and then locomotive configuration, select, and then scroll down to whatever locomotive you have in here, which is the 1240. Select. So this comes to the configuration menu, So it's, you know, the address is 1240. The maximum speed is 65, and the ramp speed is 0.10. That's where it starts and stops. Then we shift over to next. So this is where I had to readjust the decoder. So I have number one F8 on, so that's the sound. And the other thing I want on was the front ditch lights. I mean the front headlight, the front ditch light. Well, not ditch lights, but they're work lights. And I also have blinking strobe lights on the roof. So as you can see, there's only like 2 forwards and 2 reverses you can put in here. So what I ended up doing is I put the roof lights. I moved the roof lights over to function 8. So as soon as the thing starts up, the roof lights come on. And I moved the headlight function, the F00, FO on forward. And I didn't put nothing in the second one because I put the work lights on the same thing. So when you hit, so FO comes on and it puts on the headlight, front headlight, and the front work lights. And when it gets to the sensor and it turns it around to send it back, the front lights go off and then the back lights come on. So the back lights on F5, and so it opens me up some options going forward and going backwards if I want to, which I really don't understand why I would, but I probably never will. But anyway, I mean, it's easy to program. This is pretty, you know, really, I really didn't read a lot of the manual, but the on-screen instructions seem to be fine. So then when you're done with that, you hit next. I'm not using none of that. Hit save, and then back, and it brings you right back to where you were, and then just hit run. And you know if you can hear it, but it's going back, it's working. So let's right now it's on the helix coming up the hill, so it's over there. You can notice the see the work lights, front headlight and the work lights are on, and the double strobes are strobing on the roof. If you can see them. Yep, that's strobing away. So we're gonna let it do its thing, and then when we'll come back when I get to the next sensor, so you can watch how it reacts with the sensor. Hey, see ya. Okay, so now we're coming on the Harbor Junction branch, and you see the sensor sticking up on the scenery there. There comes a Sperry car, and then once it hits the sensor will stop it. Right. And then it flips the lights the other way to the front, automatically turns it around and heads back the other way. And then we'll go all the way down to the bottom level where the next sensor is and do the opposite. So it's, I think it's pretty cool. It's nice to, you know, to have something running around on the layout when I'm out here working or doing a DCC install or something. Instead of just having nothing moving or starting to train up and having to keep an eye on it. The other thing I thought about, it would be great for my track cleaning system. I'm going to pick that up next after I'm done with this, because that'll be good too, because the thing can just go back and forth cleaning the track, and I don't have to worry about playing around with it. So this is going to work out pretty well for me. I mean, everything will work, everything, like the signals, the gates, the crossings, all that stuff. Normally, like I said, these crossings are stop and protect because the sensors are so close. But I'm not gonna, I mean, I can stop it over there and wait for the gates to come down and let it go, but I'm not gonna bother to do that. But anyway, so that's pretty much it for this. And I'm glad I bought it. It's a nice system, and if you just like to watch stuff go back and forth unmonitored, this is the Motorman's for you. So anyway, that's about it. Take care, guys. Be good.